Part 11. For people to live hundreds of years. In order for people to live on average longer than they do now, they would only have to want it, because every species on this earth has got what it wants in its genetic code. The fact is that each species inserts the characteristics of the species into the genetic code of the species through only 2-3 generations. Now one may ask, why a longer life than the one we have? For example, those who love their relatives, music, other arts, philosophy, mathematics, nature, do not want to leave this world. But that is not the main reason why we should live long. The universe needs the brains of cultivated, conscious, intelligent beings such as humans. And man is a being with the purpose of self-awareness of the absolute and transformation of the simple 9 energies, which have no special content, into the 10th, the energy of portions with individual contents. Just as the farmer has nothing against the forest, but is happier when he has an orchard that yields sweet fruits, so the Absolute has joy in the cosmos, which ripens with the sum of the noble, 10th, energy. I have already explained in many places an even higher level of evolutionary development of the human species. The man who has no reason to live 1,000 years is miserable. You can see that all animal species have exactly the abilities and, let's say, knowledge that they need. Venomous snakes have hollow teeth, which bend backwards when not in defense or killing for food, that is, when they don't want to expel deadly poison through their hollow teeths. Cats have claws. Herbivores have different teeth than carnivores. Birds have wings. Some birds chirp this way, some that way. The spider weaves a web by direct training from the information field of the planet, instinctively. Mature cuckoos lay their eggs in the nests of other birds, as well as their cowardly mothers, who never even saw, let alone learned anything from them. Sharks grow a new row of teeth when they lose their front row. Some species reproduce by eggs outside the female, and some by eggs inside the female. Each type gets a property and a feature that it needs in a single word. So, there is no evolution. It all ends in 1 or 2 generations. Now it seems to you people on Earth that nothing is changing, because each species seems to have gotten what it wanted. And in that semblance of definitively set things and relationships, you people do not see what your possibilities are. And if you could see, what would it be worth to you? Simple animals in their primitivism were always harmonious, or insignificantly discordant. And you, the pretentious intelligent, agree on nothing. And why? Because you're not completely stupid, and you're not intelligent enough either. In fact, you are potentially intelligent, but you do not have the science that explains to you that gold, power in weapons and martial arts, stockpiles of anything for the future of you and your children, do not benefit you or your children. If you were to humanize a significant number of people, and that means become pentacolor, you could put whatever you wanted into your hereditary trays for your species. By will, you would become a new species, you would no longer be human, but angels. Monkeys are a species, humans are a species, angels are a species. Within species are races. But just as the ape race gave rise to humans, so the human race can give rise to angels. Yellows don't have to wait for whites. Neither black nor red. Nor one nation against another nation. Bring order among the people, agree on your wishes and go to death or to life. But you don't have to work hard for the journey to death, you are always close to that station. So if you wanted immortality, you would become immortal. Some civilizations have managed to live a long time on this planet through scientific and technological means. It could be said that they were considered immortal beings. But immortality achieved in this way, through scientific and technological development, does not exclude immorality, interests, selfishness, lies, intrigues, and so, let's say, scientifically and technologically developed civilizations self-destructed on their, let's say, intellectual levels, and essentially speculative ones. Only a large number of pentacolors can introduce immortality into the genetic code of the species, through their newborns. Now you may ask why newborns are immortal. If there is room for billions of stars, there is also room for billions of lovers of music, colors, landscapes, sexual preferences. And only fools are bored in the cosmos. We have already said something about the fools who are destroying this beautiful planet and the potential of your species. A particularly important point about this is that a significant group of pentacolors can be created in just one nation. So that people become a higher type of people, just as once people were a higher type of primates. And that new type of people certainly vibrates so that it can be corrected to invisibility for animals and ordinary people, as you are today. Billions of stars means billions of civilizations in the cosmos. Now I come to the conclusion that the cosmos has no meaning if we, the people on this planet, are a rare, and not God-given, only civilization in it. My conclusion is that around every star in the cosmos there is at least one planet where intelligent beings live. The polarization of the Absolute, that is, God, is carried out by Himself, through intellectual manifestations of Himself, when He is a collection of intelligent beings in the cosmos, whose purpose is intellectual elevation to the self-consecration of the Absolute. The seventh activity of the mind, which is essentially the absolute awareness of oneself as the position of God. Samadhi. Non-duality. Only a mentally developed man can match that on this planet. I don't have to explain and prove to you that we, the people of this planet, are not a mentally developed civilization as a whole. Look around you. However, there are 360 stable chemical elements in the cosmos, as there are 108 on planet Earth, according to Mendeleev's periodic system. No planet has all 360. And that is not even necessary for the origin of life. All this means that around every star in the cosmos there is at least one planet on which there is some form of life. There are many more technologically developed civilizations than ours. But God is not particularly interested in that, except that scientific and technological development enables a faster understanding of the meaning of existence, say on Earth, of philosophical and moral education and the meaning of the existence of man as a being with a purpose. There are far fewer intellectually developed civilizations than technologically developed ones. We humans on Earth are cosmic savages.